Hey guys, Lyra Lynx here, and welcome back to another makeup review. It's been a while since I've done one, but my mom gave me this LA Colors Day to Night palette, and I just really wanted to be able to use it and review it in a video. She also got me this nice lip gloss shade that is also LA Colors, so I thought that I would do swatches, do a full look. I'm obviously wearing makeup now from Easter. It's actually like probably around 10 o'clock at night, but I just really had the urge to be able to play with this and do a video. So, you know, I'm just gonna do my makeup all over again, because why not? It's fun for me. So yeah, I just want to see what I can do here. I'll first do some quick swatches of all of these to show them off, and then I'll try to do a look with them. I also found this LA Colors little eyeshadow thing that my sister had, and there are some purple colors in here that I really want to try, and I want to see if I can blend this in a little bit with everything else. I might also slightly use this as a highlighter, but we're gonna see. So I'll be right back after I get these bangs out of my face to be able to start a full transformation, including all the rest of my makeup, just to see how it all flows together. Alright, so I'm going to use this headband. It looks a little goofy from a side angle, but I'm going to use this to keep my bangs out of my face for this. And now I'm going to take my makeup wipes and sadly remove all of this. I think it actually turned out pretty well for today, but hopefully we can also do something very cute with this. I'm excited. Alright, I have revealed my terrifying true skin. So now we are going to crack into this makeup palette. I am going to do some swatches first just to show off the colors for you guys, and then I am going to start just like layers of foundation and all the normal stuff that I do leading up to this. But we're gonna open it up here. It has so many pretty colors. I'm very attracted to this blue. I feel like it's really hard to do blue looks, but I like it when I can pull it off. This is one that I definitely want to dip into. And I'm also really attracted to this purple color. I think that all these colors are really nice. Our mom tried to find palettes that would suit me and my sister, so we both got different versions of this Day to Night. I really like this one because it just has like these bright colors and these like, she just knows our shades, it seems like. So I am going to start from this blue and work my way up and around. So let's get that blue color on here, see how it looks. Okay, this color is very cute. I love this blue shade. It's very nice. I definitely want to put this one on my eyes. The next up, we'll have this brownish shade here. Alright, these colors turn out very nicely, especially if you wet down an applicator a little bit. So this is a nice soft shade. And then we have this white color here. I'm a sucker for putting white colors in my corners for whatever reason, so I'm excited to see how this one will look. Oof, that one turned out very nice too. I really like the glow that you can see in the light especially. Way to go, Mom, getting me even more addicted to makeup. Next we have this really soft, like skin tone looking shade. At least my pale skin tone. Wow, this color really is just like a glittery version of my skin tone. So I kind of dig that. I feel like it could be good for a natural look and for like a light color to transition into others. So I dig that for sure. Then we've got a darker color right next to it. So I feel in a way like these two might complement each other well. I really want to like do some blending with them and see how it goes, but I really dig that. And then we've got this shade right here that's like a little tan and goldish. I don't really know how to describe. Alright, that is definitely very golden and pretty also. I'm super excited for the darker, more orangey shade next to it. I'm hoping that that'll pop out even more for me, so ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this shade. I feel like all I can think to say is that they're all really pretty. I'm really enjoying this. They apply so much better if they're a little bit dampened. LA Colors might not be the greatest drugstore brands ever, but I feel like this palette is a lot better than one of theirs that I bought in the past that was like my first ever makeup palette. Um, I feel like applying it a little bit dampened also prevents some fallout, which is making these just pop out a lot more. So then we're gonna move on to this shade. Very pretty, kind of purplish. It's weird. I don't even know how to describe this one. It looks like it's a little bit of a mix of some stuff. I feel like I always end up kind of slanting these, but this one is very nice. I feel like that would be, oh man, I just feel like these four, you could like do something very good with that. I don't know if I'm talented enough to, but we're about to find out in a second here because there are only four more shades. So we've got this kind of silvery one here. I really like how glittery this one appears to be. So let's dive in. The lighting I have in here is like a little bit better than usual, I feel like, but I still feel like it doesn't do this justice because looking at it in real life, I just really love this shade. It looks so good, and I feel like I have to use it in the look now that I'm looking at it. I want to combine it with this purple maybe after seeing how the swatch looks, and I feel like those two could go very well together. Oh wow, in the light too you can see the imprints more than you could just looking at it, but we have three more colors on the side here, so let's dive into this one. It's kind of like a darker version of this other color, so I feel like those two could also maybe combine well together. They're a little bit more similar than I expected them to be, kind of looking at their shades in the palette, but I still dig it. So next up is the purple color that I'm super excited for. The swatch is kind of covering over one of the beauty marks here. So I really do like this purple color. Again, I feel like I can't get the lighting to do it exact justice, but these are very pretty. So we have just this one final shade, and then we can start with the whole makeup transformation. Ooh, another bold bronze sort of shade. I really like looking at this all on my arm. It's just, you know, obviously our mom's been with us our whole lives, so I feel like she knows my color taste pretty decently. Although I have to say, I'm a sucker for pinks, purples, and reds, like the top most. So if I could just have a palette with like all of that, then that's perfect. That's basically what I get with my Jeffree Star palettes. But I am now going to wash this off, and the first step of my makeup will be putting on a face of foundation, so I won't bore you with watching all of that. We're gonna skip in time a little throughout the video. Okay, so I feel like I haven't applied facial makeup in a while, so hopefully it looks decently blended and not too much like I'm a total ghost face. I am already pale though, so like, lighting just makes me look even more like a ghost anyway. However, it is now time to begin the makeup look. Now, I already know that I'm like not the biggest fan of these types of applicators, so I brought up my sponge. Yes, I'm so intelligent. I brought my trusty brush here, and I'm going to wet it so that things will apply better for me. I of course put some foundation over my eyes since I don't have like a proper eye primer, so I'm just going to use that. Obviously, it's already there. And I think what I want to start off with is maybe seeing how this purple color works. On the back here, it says that you can select 4 shades, a light shade for the base, a darker crease shade, a lighter highlight shade, and a liner shade. I don't know if I really want to do that or not yet. Like, I'm kind of debating. But if I do want to do the lighter to darker, then I'll have to wait for the purple. I'm highly contemplating. I might just actually go with something like lighter like this if I really want to start off and do the reverse of what it displays on the back here with the eye. I should probably follow the proper directions if I want to be able to get the best results, right? Well, let's just start with a little bit of this, see how that looks on the eye, and if I feel like changing that or if it's going to look nice. Alright, the main light in my room is being very rude and causing this streakage, so I'm trying to come at an angle here to show you guys this. But I have my lid coated with that light shade on the top over here, and it is just so stunning. Like, again, I feel like the lighting doesn't do it justice. I made sure to wet down the brush a little bit at first, and they are just shining. It is really pretty. So I'm excited to continue along here. And looking at this next eye, we need to find a darker crease shade. So I'm debating a little bit. I'm wondering if I should just jump right into that purple for a crease look. I don't know what I'd do that would be darker after, though. I might mix and play around with colors a bit. I could also try to... I don't know if this would be a good color to include. I'm seriously debating a little bit. I'll have... We'll find out what I end up choosing in a moment. Alright, so I'm a little pissed. It slipped right out of my hands, and one of these little compartment things, one of the little... Why can't I think of the word right now? It came out. I'm going to have to glue it to properly keep it inside. I don't know that I have any glue like that right now that I could use, but I'm just gonna have to be really careful with that color to make sure that I don't lose it. I'm really upset that I just got this and something's already happened, but you know, I guess that's life. Alright, I've set the one shade of the palette to the side for the moment, but I'm pretty sure that I accidentally pointed at the wrong colors a second ago. So let me properly explain. This is the one that is applied to my lids, and then I decided to go into this darker shade to go into the crease. So this is the beginning results of that. I want to blend things together a little bit better in a moment, but I really love the way that it looks so far. Even in this lighting, like, I feel like it just doesn't do it. It really does look good. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I expected to so far. So next I can choose a light highlighting shade, I suppose. And it says a liner shade. I'm actually going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to go from this transition and then do probably this darker shade of purple throughout and try to do some of that. And yeah, I'm not going to do it exactly like displayed here, but it's basically like a general inspiration for how I want to build things up. So I'm just going to go in with this bottom purple color next, and we're going to see how it ends up looking. Not bad. I kind of like how things are blending together. I tried to do like these evenly. They're a little bit off, I think. I might have to fix them up a little bit, but that's okay. I really like the way that the colors are stacking up here. It's really pretty, so I think what I'm going to do next is, you know, like I said, I'm a sucker for white in the corner of my eyes, so I do think I want to do some blending of that with this white here. And I'm debating an under eye color, so we'll figure that out after I come back with some white corners. Okay, wow. So honestly, the white here stands out really well in the corners. It really makes the rest of this kind of pop to me. I feel like that works very well together, in my personal opinion. I really dig that. I do a lot. I think that a somewhat suiting color for like the under eye area might be this one here. I'm going to test that out, see how it looks. But I think that that should tie that together pretty well. And then we'll be just about done. I think in like this small area under my eyebrows, I want to highlight using this eyeshadow color. Actually highlighting with eyeshadow is a thing that I do sometimes when the eyeshadow is good enough to show up well like that. I do it with this tiny hard candy palette all the time. So I'm probably also going to do a little bit of highlighting with this white in here too. But first, we're just going to focus on the under eyes and come back when I have coated it with this. So overall, I think that tied in well. I don't know if I like the effect that I tried to do here at the bottom, but I can correct that momentarily if I really don't want to have that included. So then I'm just going to try to add a final pop of color maybe with some of this LA Colors purple color on the top here. So let's see how that ties in. I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised. I feel like it might not be the most noticeable, especially in this lighting. It looks much better in person to me, but I feel like it added a nice color dimension, and I feel like I'm one of those types of people that might include way too many colors in their makeup. I just like combining so many different things because that's to my taste. I don't know if everybody else here would agree with me. I might have a little bit too much, in some people's opinions, too many colors trying to be existing. It's a lot harder to see them distinctly, especially on camera like this, but I personally very much do like this, and I'm happy that it turned out pretty well in my opinion. Now I'm nervous to mess it up with the rest of the makeup. So it might be a little bit too soon to do lipstick because that's usually more of like a final step thing for me, but I'm so excited to try this that I really want to put on the lipstick next. So I'm just gonna do that because it's my video. I can do what I want, right? So I am aware that usually a lip gloss would be more of a topper for something like a lipstick. I really wanted to see how it looked just on its own, and I really love it. It is so shiny, very glimmery if you look at it in person especially. And I feel like this color actually works pretty well with the other colors here, so that makes me very happy. And just seeing that it looks so nice on its own, I can tell that it's probably going to look even better on top of some of my lipsticks. So I'm very excited. I think it would work pretty well with my L'Oreal Paris Peony Pink color to go over top of. Since they both seem to have this like very nice light pink, I feel like it would just make it look so much more shimmery, which is exactly my aesthetic. I do want to do a Sailor Moon like full transformation video, cosplay, and full face of makeup kind of stuff, and I feel like this is going to be my go-to lip gloss for it, and I'm so excited. So next up, I am afraid, I am very afraid to mess this up. I am going to try to be as careful as possible, but it is time to do my eyeliner. So I actually found an eyeliner that's better than the one I've been using lately. I haven't liked the one I've been using lately because it just does not want to come off of my face or apply very well. But I found this Master Duo one that I have, and I like it. I just don't like this little tip from the wand that's included with it. So I like to take the one from Tattoo Studio and just kind of dip it into the container for this one. And that's how I'm going to go about applying my eyeliner. Let's pray that I don't ruin this because I really love how it's turned out. Phew! Okay, so this step always by far takes me the longest. But I actually think that with only some minor issues that I touched up, it did come out very good. I really like this eyeliner. I have a problem with it getting overly thick sometimes, but I don't think that this is too bad. I think that this is perfect for me. So that means that next I am going to move on to doing my lashes. So I am going to use the CoverGirl So Lashy to try to pop these out. Alright, the eyelashes look very good too. I've been proud of myself lately because I feel like I keep getting the bottom lashes to look pretty decent, in my humble opinion. So I want to save the eyelashes for last because that's another stage that like terrifies me and sometimes I mess up on and I'm really afraid of that. But first I am going to take this Hard Candy Blind Date little eyeshadow palette here and I'm going to use this white shade as a highlighter, so I'm going to apply that to the nose and cheekbones. I do it all the time and it usually makes everything stand out really well. I did mix in a little bit of the pink highlighter to make things stand out a bit more. I think that it's looking pretty good overall and I'm really excited to finish this off here. I'm already waiting for the glue on the lashes to become tacky and then I'll apply them, let my bangs loose, and I'll give my final thoughts here. Alright, and we finally have it all done here. I am actually very happy with it, so here is the full look. My bangs are a little awkward right now, but other than that, I think that this turned out stunningly. I'm actually really surprised. You know, my mom picked up these little palettes from our local Dollar General, so it's kind of crazy to think that it actually worked out so well. Especially with wetting the brush, it made all the colors pop out a lot more. It helped me that I was actually able to do some decent wings this time, and now I'm just in the mood to take pictures because like dang, this actually did turn out nicely. Especially with the eyelashes now, everything looks like it's come together as a full piece. And so, I have to say, this palette is so much better than my other LA Colors one, which I thought was like, you know, a little bit more in the disappointing range. But if you are on a budget and you need a palette, like, highly recommend. This is very nice. Let me know down in the comments which look do you think turned out nicer, my Easter look from earlier or this one. I personally really like them both and I'm having trouble deciding right now, but I feel really great like this. I feel like it's just really me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is definitely Lyra Lynx approved. It turned out way better than I thought it would, and I didn't have a lot of fallout that ruined my foundation or anything, so that is also a huge plus. So, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Let me know what you would like to see in future videos. Also, let me know, like I said, which one you like better. And I would really love to see you guys in another video. Goodbye.